Hey guys, what's up? I just run across, some ideas and stuff, and I was thinking back when I was in the military. I was in the Navy, and I was in the Seabees, which is construction battalion. Far shot from what people anticipate the Navy to be. Um, when you're a Seabee, you're not on a ship. You are, basically, you're almost like a Marine. You wear the same uniform as the Marine Corps, but obviously the combat and training is far less intense than what a Marine goes through. But um, my experience was first going to Great Lakes Boot Camp in Chicago, Illinois. It was November 25th of 1997 when I first went in, and which was, this happened to be Thanksgiving Day. Great time to go to boot camp. Miss Thanksgiving, miss Christmas, New Year's. That was pretty shitty timing, but whatever. So anyway, go through MEPS, which is I forget what MEPS stands for, but that's basically where you enlisted. You decided, where your recruiter is and whatnot, and you go there. And my guy that brought me down there, he drove me to the airport in, I think, Minneapolis. Yeah, Minneapolis is where I flew out of, which is so bizarre. I don't know why it was so far away, but anyway. So I flew from Minneapolis to Great Lakes, Illinois, and they had us stay in a hotel overnight, I think. I'm not mistaken. Oh, no. I take it back. We stayed in a hotel overnight because of the in Minneapolis, and then the flight left out the next morning because it was a commercial flight. It wasn't a military flight. So we left next morning and then got to Great Lakes, Illinois, where they picked us up by bus. And it was pretty damn scary when you first got there. I mean, these guys are yelling at you, screaming at you. You're like, what the fuck? you know? And, you're basically, all your civilian clothes are taken away. And you put them in a box. And, well, actually, no, you didn't take your clothes and set them in a box. I don't think you kept them with you. Maybe. I think. Anyway, so then you go to your first uniform issue, which is what they call a Smurfs. All it is just sweatpants and a sweatshirt and a t-shirt, all with Navy on them. Anybody's been in the Navy, you know what it is. And then I think a week goes by, and then you go to uniform issue, and you're issued your full uniform, which is the dungarees, the pants, the like blue jean looking pants, and a light blue shirt with your name embroidered on it in US Navy and all that. And you get a ball cap, which you get when you get your first issue of uniform, which is your PT gear, physical training gear, what they call. You get a recruit hat, and then later on throughout boot camp, you go to various classes to learn military stuff and learn about ships, which totally pissed me off because I'm like, fuck a damn ship. I'm never going to be on one. Never was one. Actually did see one though. I saw a picture of one before. But so then we get our actual dress uniforms, dress whites, dress blues, working whites, and working blues. And also, the white sailor cap that you see everybody, you see a lot of videos or whatever, And then after boot camp, which was 8 weeks long, I left from there to go to my A school, which is advanced training for my particular career, which was construction electrician. Go figure. Haha. Did the same thing in the Navy. Pursued it outside of the Navy. But after A school, which was in Wichita Falls, Texas, which is pretty cool, it was a lot different there. You had a lot more freedom, of course, than you do in regular, boot camp. In boot camp, you have no freedom. I mean, you don't talk anywhere. You don't speak when spoken to. I mean, it's not like badass, you know, they beat the shit out of you, all this shit. And it wasn't even a physical endurance for me. It was more of just a mental endurance, you know, handling the change in life. I mean, especially being 18 years old, a kid, you know, and just naive to really what was going on and what was happening and all these new people and whatnot. It was a different situation. But anyway, back to A school in Texas. So I went to school there, and I believe that school was, I think, 3 months long is what it was. So therefore, instead of the traditional 4 years of enlistment, doing the fact that I signed up for an A school and a special training rather than just becoming like a boatsman's mate or something, you know, or an undesignated, you know. Sometimes you can go in the Navy and say, I don't know what the hell I want to be, you know, and they'll just put you as, classify you as a boatsman's mate, which, you know, is just somebody who, I don't even know what the hell they do. But anyway, so I did that. I went to school and graduated from school and finally got to go home. It was the greatest thing in the world. And, but I couldn't bring my vehicle to Gulfport, Mississippi, which is where one of the naval construction commands is. There's one in Gulfport, Mississippi. There's a home base, and Portland, even California. Thank God I got put in Mississippi and not California. But then again, I don't know. California would have been cool too. Who knows? You know. But anyway, I went home on a 2-week leave vacation, and was deployed from there. I left Minneapolis again, went back to Texas to Shepherd Air Force Base, and then left from Shepherd Air Force Base via commercial flight to Puerto Rico, where I went to my first command and only command, which was NMCB 7, which is the Mobile Construction Battalion, which kind of sucked because the battalion is a lot different than, you know, a lot of these other, you know, branches of you know, there's different places Seabees can go. They're all over the world. You can go to different detachments and everything, you know, but I just was chosen to go to a battalion. It's like basically like for a sailor going on a ship. So I spent my first, it was supposed to be a 7-month deployment, and 5 months through the deployment, Hurricane George has hit Puerto Rico, which had also hit Gulfport afterwards. But so we were very busy. I mean, I stayed up for 48 hours straight after the hurricane, hooking up generators to basically all around our camp, our barracks and everything, restoring power lines. We did a lot of overhead distribution, you know, as far as interior wiring. I did do a little bit on one deployment, which was in North Carolina, and that was pretty cool. We got to do a lot of what I do now. You know, that's a lot of, you know, installing systems with conduit, you know, electrical piping, and then pulling wire and power distribution, kitchen equipment we did. That was an excellent, excellent deployment. But after Puerto Rico, we were redeployed to Honduras, Central America, where Hurricane Mitch hit. And let's continue this on another video. I'm up at 9 minutes now. Stop!